Hello everybody, welcome to Butler's Family Farm. Today I'm going to introduce you to the cast, and you get to see everybody on the farm here and part of the farm. That is Simon. He is our male stud llama, and he will spit on you if he gets mad enough, but he's a real pretty boy, and he's only a couple years old, and he gave our first baby, and we'll go check out him. This is Sinatra. He was our first llama we got at an auction. He is blind in one eye and partially blind in the other, and we called him Sinatra because of the blue eyes. And he's also a little male stud llama, but we haven't used him for a stud yet. Okay, this is Cinnamon and her baby Spunky, or Sparky, Susan calls him. And she's by herself out here. Sparky, the baby, we'll see if we can get a little closer shot. I apologize for the bouncing around. I'm new to the video camera and editing and all that. There we go. There's the baby. That is Simon's baby, little baby boy. He's a couple months old. Still has mama protected him and stuff. He's our star of the farm right now. He's an absolutely beautiful little boy. You can see his mom standing right there. Let me zoom this back in a little bit. Back out a little bit. Let me see. Let's see, go this way. There we go. So that's the llamas we have as of right now. We had more, but we've gone up and down, and we're looking to probably buy some more. If you guys like our videos, please subscribe and I don't know, I guess hit the button so you can be notified, notification button. I'm like I said, I'm not really a lot into this YouTube channel thing. I'm new to it, and I thought I'd do it just to show our farm, and also a way of record of keeping our pictures of the babies, because you never know when you're gonna have a fire and lose everything. All right, welcome to seeing Jack. He's our stud horse. He's a real sweet horse, and I'll introduce you to the rest of the horses now. Okay, this is on your left is Gunner. He's a gorilla, and his stallmate is Jeannie. She, if you don't know anything about her breeding, she's impressive bred, but she's also a very hard horse to keep weight on, so we're constantly pouring the feed to her, trying to keep weight on her. But as we do, Gunner, the big boy there, he just keeps eating all of it. And as right next to him is our donkeys, and we have Pete and Abigail and a little girl. Hey Pete, how you doing, buddy? Hey buddy, he's a good boy. He's a good boy. Don't bite my fingers. There's Abigail in the back there. She's a light gray one. And one of her daughters from another boy. Are you trying to be a pig on the camera, Pete? Huh? You want to be a pig on camera? Let's see if I can zoom this out a little more. Let's see. No, go away. Yeah, we'll get a shot up here above the donkeys. We just sold a little boy. Went to a new home. He's guarding some cows, and the people love him. And as you can see, Pete thinks he's a ham. He's got to be a big part of the show here, yes. Okay, now I'll go out to the others. Here's our rooster. He's the one lucky dude. He's got 20 girls. All the girls are Gertrudes. And I don't remember what Susan named him, but he's got a name. But there's one of his girls there. There's a couple more over there. There's a couple over here on top on the porch. We got a couple over there running around. So there, we got I think 20 chickens. And then we have the farm cat, which is Miss Goldie. And she's a sweetheart. She's one of the cats that just happened to show up on the farm and took a liking to me, so she follows me around. Okay, here comes Red. We're not like Jamie and Lester on the sanctuary, but we have done a few rescues, and this is one of the ones we've done. When he came to us, he was extremely thin, and he lost a lot of weight. We've had the vet come out, and the chiropractor vet come out, and she adjusted him a few times, and we've fed the food to him, and he's got this pasture himself so he can get more weight back on him, and he is putting on the weight. He's really looking good. He was really skinny and bones for a while there, and he's starting to look really, really good. So that's Red. Ooh. I don't have the food. Mama's got the food, Red. All right, and we'll just, after Red, we'll just swing right on over here, and we'll go to the goats. All the goaty goats. Come on, goaty goats. I got these goats right after I got out of college. I moved here in 2004 and went to Crowder College and got actually 2006. I went to Crowder College and got a degree in agriculture, and we got these goats from the school, because this place was overran with poison oak and poison ivy, and so we got these goats, and then we've bought more since then, and they've some come, some go, and this is the herd we have right now. These are our heifer females, that we're keeping back, keeping away from Daddy, because they're under a year old. We don't want them getting bred. And this is Miss Trudy. Now Miss Trudy has her own story. She was born in February of this year, and she is a sweetheart, but she was born in February in a snowstorm. And they didn't find her for several hours. She was covered in snow, and they almost ran her over with a tractor. When they finally found her, they brought her up. Well, if you can see, her ears are a little short. She had frostbite in her ears, lost part of her ears, had her nose, had some frostbite in her nose and her tongue. And we brought her, they called me up, and I went and got her and brought her home, and we fed her, and we're raising her. And Miss Trudy will never leave the farm as far as I'm concerned. She is our I guess you call her like a miniature Angus, but she's not really miniature. She just has not grown that much. So Miss Trudy will always be here on this farm, and as long as she's alive, she's got a place to live, and we'll keep her. And then all these other girls, these 5, will all be moved out to the rest of the herd when they get to be 2 years old. So there's we have 17, 18, 19, 21, and 24 out here. All right, here's one of the young bulls that are going to go to market. There was 5 in here, but a couple of them have decided they were going to jump this fence and go to the paddock next door, which I'll have to gather them up and get them back over here where they belong. But there's 2 of them out of the 5, or yeah, 2 of the 5 that's supposed to be out here. Well, here is the main bunch of the herd. They are on this paddock here we have, and they'll start coming over here because they think every time you come out here that you got treats for them, and they'll start bellowing. We have a total of right now 36 head. We'll be down to 31 when we get rid of the boys that don't belong over here. We have 2 back in that other paddock over there. That one of them was a young bull that mom decided they didn't want to come in, so when we worked them, so they didn't get worked. We're on 116 acres here, and when I first bought this place, I was doing crops, started doing crops, and we decided that crops was a good job, but an awful lot of work, and I was working off the farm, which I'm now semi-retired, and so we decided we were going to go and do what they call an equip program and convert from crops to cattle. And we're still in the process. That's where all the fencing, you see the hot wire fencing, the alleyway, and if you guys want to know more information about that, just let me know, and I'll be more than happy to let you know. And here comes Mr. Jerry. He's Big Papa of them all. He was born on my birthday, and so they decided he needed to be named after me, and so his name is Big Jer, and he's the king of them all. All right, here is the motley crew. 3 of the 5 dogs we have: a Great Dane, as you probably can tell, a Lab, which his name is Hunter, and a hanging tree cattle dog, which is, she's in training. She's going to be help us move our cows around, and she's a smart dog, real smart dog, almost too smart. And then we have Miss Jewel, the big girl, Miss Sweetheart dog. She thinks she has to be your lap dog. She always sits in my lap. And then we have Hunter. You know, was supposed to be a duck hunting dog, but he doesn't really like the water. Okay, now we have Ace, who is the oldest dog of all of them, and we used to be my son's truck dog. My son used to drive across the roads, and he used to ride with him, and now he doesn't do that anymore, so he became our dog. We confiscated him, I guess you would say, or rescued him. And then we have Maximilian, also known as Bob Barker. He barks at a drop of a hat. What the noise is, there's a noise, and he doesn't know it, he'll bark at it. And then we have only 3 left to show, and I don't know what one of them is. Here's Carmine. He's the oldest cat we have. He was found here on the farm. We moved here. He was out in the woods, and he came up to my oldest son, and he kind of took a liking to him, and he kept him. And well, he's a house cat and doesn't leave. Then we have Zippy. I call him Zippity Doodah. He is a young cat. Just only about 6-7 months old. He came here. I heard him crying one day. I went outside and found him. He out there wandering around with no food, no water, no mama, nothing. And he took a liking to me, so he came in the house, and this cat is a character in itself. And the other one we don't have around here is Diesel. Diesel's a yellow cat that my other son rescued, and he's just gonna, I guess, hang out on the farm, and he goes outside and does things and comes in at night. But that's all. I appreciate you watching, and hope you guys enjoy the farm and can keep on watching. And if you subscribe, you'll be able to know when we do videos. I'm really not got a schedule down. I'm still learning on how to editing and how to video and all this stuff. And you know, if you watch Daniel Arms, he's an expert at it, and he's got a lot of people that that watch him and stuff. And I sure like to meet him one day, and hopefully maybe he'll see this and he'll watch it. I'm going to buy a sawmill here in a couple months, and we'll be showing things on the sawmill of cutting it. I do a lot of woodworking, and I'll be doing some lathe work and show you some making a couple pens and a couple bowls and stuff, and all that stuff. If anybody's interested, just let me know, and you can email me or text me or whatever, and we'll be more than happy to discuss it with you. Thanks again.